Welcome to Nutty Buddy Entertainment.
Let's go to our next award.
The next award being presented today is the She Sets the City on Fire Award. This is presented to your favorite female character. And the nominees are...
Okay, so let's first talk about the honorable mentions. And actually, the reason why I'm putting these on is because really, I was surprised that none of us really mentioned them. Because you only had one person on your list, Elliot, and then Neil. Let's see here. I just want to double check and make sure. You only had one person on your list. So,
well, this is where we reveal the fact that Elliot and I hate women.
Oh, good. Good.
Yeah.
God damn minorities!
Yeah.
How does your wife?
Nazis.
Yeah. How does your wife feel about that? No, I'm just kidding.
I don't care what she thinks. No. I am of course joking. My lawyer has said that I must clarify that I'm absolutely joking. Yeah.
No. I got it. I think anybody that listens will know you're joking. But I wanted to talk about these two characters. We'll just talk about them right away because neither one of these two made our list.
Considering how ferocious I was in my support of Zendaya in particular in one of the earlier categories, I can't believe I didn't. That's on me. That's really bad. Conversely, controversial. I might have said it before already, so I maybe repeat myself. Not a big fan of Kirsten Dunst's MJ.
Okay, so why is that again? I know you said it before, but I just want a refresher.
Just damsel in distress. Now, it's not Kirsten Dunst's fault. I think in Spider-Man 3, she was hoping that Gwen Stacy Bryce Dallas Howard was going to come in and take over the screamy, I'm in trouble, help me, Peter role, but then they pushed her back into it. And I think I read somewhere that it got changed by Sony higher-ups, and they said, no, it's got to be MJ in that taxi at the end of Spider-Man 3, and Kirsten Dunst went to Sam Raimi and said, are you kidding me? He's like, no, sorry, this is what I'm being told to do. This has come from high up. I'm sorry. So I don't blame Kirsten Dunst at all. I think the characterization of Mary Jane is just they've made her useless. She's just there as we need somebody for Peter to save in the third act. MJ, there you go. Yeah, I watched them back, and she is the weakest character. I can't think. They then make her really kind of whiny in the third movie and even the second movie. I was just, this is not. That's what I was going to say. I
didn't mind her so much in the first movie that much, honestly. Yes. Like, I thought she did fine, but like, you think like her character would have sort of developed into, because she keeps getting put in these stressful, tense situations, like she'll become stronger. And it seemed like it almost, they kept her story arc sort of the same, like the same person throughout, same personality. Yeah. So I agree with that. Yeah. Elliot?
When you watch Spectacular Spider-Man, you'll realise how that version of Mary Jane is so confident and sassy and can stand on her own 2 feet. Face it, Tiger, you just hit the jet part. But I'll leave you guys to watch that eventually.
Okay, we'll watch it. And I agree with you. I like Zendaya. The only thing is like, it's like some things with, I don't know, I'm weird because I feel like there's some things I like to be comic book accurate and some things I like them to be more creative about, and I wish she would have been a redhead. That's like, like Mary Jane, like that's the only thing. Like it's a small complaint. It's not even that big of a deal, but I'm just saying, like, that's the only thing, is like I just wish she still would have been a redhead and a little bit more comic. Yeah.
Do you know what, you say that, Ryan? My guess for how things in No Way Home might be left going into another trilogy, she'll dye her hair at the end. Right, what do you think of my new look? Yeah, I like it. I reckon they might do something like that. Maybe. It's just a theory. We'll see. Yeah. We'll see how it plays out when we see it.
Okay.
This week.
Less than 48 hours to go.
Yeah. Let's go to our nominees. We have Aunt May. So I'll let you take this Elliot, because she was #1 on your list.
Yeah.
Good
Aunt May.
choice.
I know. Obviously, because if you want to find out my reasons why, you can go back to the side character nomination in
Oh, right.
particular. But if I had anything to really add on this, it was a scene when she was moving the house as well, and she talks to Peter about, oh, everyone loves a hero. You know, sometimes to do what's right, we have to be steady and give up the thing we want the most, even our dreams. It's the fact that Peter uses that lesson to break through to Doc Ock in the finale as well. Like, it's like, oh no, you spoke to me about intelligence. It was to be used for the good of mankind. Sometimes you have to give up your dreams for what you want the most. He's like, oh man, yeah, man, Peter, you're right here as well. It's just the fact that just the lessons that she gives Peter throughout the way whenever he struggles and falls, and how she can bring him back up throughout the entire trilogy. Just that emotional anchor. It's something that Peter needs, and it's why he keeps going throughout this trilogy, especially in the scene where he's like, oh, I hurt Aunt May in Spider-Man 3. He's like, I don't know what to do. He's like, well, you start by doing the hardest thing imaginable. You forgive yourself. You know, you're a good person, Peter, and I know that you will find a way deep down to put it right. Honestly, yeah, that's all I have to add, and you can go back to my side character nomination for why.
Rosemary Harris as well. Still going, still ticking at age 94. I really would love it if she'd make a brief appearance in No Way Home when everything goes when the situation is maybe resolved. I'd love it if she popped up. She probably won't, but I love the fact she's still around, and you could totally have her make an appearance. It'd be great. She still goes strong as well. She's still acting.
Yeah, I loved her, by the way. She was #2 on my list too. It's like, I just underrated in my opinion. People don't talk about her performance enough, and she was obviously the best Aunt May so far. You know,
Definitely, absolutely.
Okay, let's look at our other nominee, Gwen Stacy. Neil?
Yeah, I know. This is another one that I've talked about at length about. Just Emma Stone, I'm a huge fan of anyway. So I am basically just repeating myself now. I feel like her time in this universe was cut short, and I really hope through the multiverse we're going to get a variant of her Gwen Stacy back, because it's great. I thought the characterization was just perfect. Bryce Dallas Howard, try as she might, it just wasn't there. Whereas I felt like if anybody was going to take the mantle of the Spider-Woman or Spider-Gwen, it would be Emma Stone. So I hope they find a way to bring her back.
Yeah, so I agree. She was, you know, like their relationship between Andrew and Emma Stone, their acting together was awesome. I really liked it. It was very believable.
Definite chemistry there. They were together for a couple of years, weren't they?
They were, yeah. Or even around the time the second film launched. Yeah,
it was. Yeah. You can see that it's palpable between the pair of them.
So do you know that when I read this actually recently when I was doing some research on doing the award show, when she yelled out, remember that scene where they figured out how to make his webs
feedback the electric yeah,
and then he like webs her hand onto the hood so she wouldn't follow him, and she yelled out Peter and then closed her mouth real quick because she was in the Spider-Man. So apparently that wasn't scripted. It was just like a natural, she just reacted that way, and they kept it on there because it kind of landed for the writers. So I really like that she kind of improvised there. But yeah.
I heard that too. Wow, that's another little aspect we like about TASM too. That's another.
Have you rewatched it? Sorry, on a side note, Elliot, have you rewatched it now?
Netflix was mucking around last night because 3 attempts around the graduation scene, it crashed out every couple of minutes. I'm thinking, well, this is taking longer than I want it to. So
this is a sign.
So I'll come back to it tonight. So I probably won't have time to watch Homecoming and Far From Home, but because they're more fresh in my mind, I don't mind.
Yeah, you don't need to revisit. Yeah, totally.
Exactly. Yeah. So as long as I get TASM 2 done, I'm fine.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to our winner here.
The winner of the She Sets the City on Fire award goes to Emma Stone as Gwen Stacy.
Hey, do you know, I really thought it was going to be Aunt May.
Yeah, well, so did I. But it's going to be between those two either way.
Yeah.
Right, so I had Gwen #1 on my list. You had Gwen #1. I had #2 Aunt May, and then that's where, so... Yeah, either one of them I would have been okay with, honestly.
Yeah,
so
absolutely, totally.
If I'd have put a second, it would have been Gwen anyway. So
there we go, perfect.
There we go. Okay, let's go to our next award then.
So
So Emma Stone as Gwen Stacy won the award for She Sets the City on Fire. What women in the live Spider-Man action films did you appreciate? Who did we leave out? Who would have you given this award to? Please let us know in the comments below. Like and subscribe. And thanks so much for listening. We'll talk to you guys soon.